Hello everyone, MeanSpeed here with another Renegade line video. Now today, I decided to do something else that's not tank because I thought maybe I was using the tank a bit too well, not too much, but I mean, I don't want this to all just be about the tank. Obviously, the spotter is a major part of Renegade line in the alpha at the moment, anyway, as well. So yeah, now this is going to be a test on the grenade, which is by far, I think, well. Okay, in my opinion, it's probably the least used weapon overall. Like the shotgun would come close, but I think the grenade I've seen only a few wickeds use it. I don't think I've seen any residents use it. I mean, I'm going to go over reasons why in this video, but basically, definitely a weapon that you won't really come by very often. So yeah, but yeah, this is going to be a test on the damage, the area of effect, also some things you can do with it, and also I'm going to talk about like improvements to it. So yeah, so first of all, you can actually get onto rooftops with it. So obviously this means the tank isn't the only class that can like jump, so to speak, like rocket jump or get really high up on places, but it is difficult to do. So basically, the explosion, you pretty much have to be directly on top of it, obviously. But here's the problem: the grenade, it won't actually throw or go where the crosshair is. Most of the time, you know, the throwing mechanics are off, so you think it's going to go in one direction, it'll go in the other. Also, there's a bouncing to it, so if you throw it against something, it's going to bounce, and yeah, it can just be difficult to time when the explosion is going to go off as well, and also sometimes even find where the grenade is because of like, well, it's quite small anyway, especially on the resident side. But yeah, so it will take you a lot longer to get on like high up on places, especially compared to, you know, the rocket launcher. So that's that. But obviously it's possible, it's a possibility, so I'm not going to rule that out. But yeah. Now in terms of the damage, the max damage I did was about 41, something like that. The area effect is actually pretty small, and there's a lot of damage variance. So if someone's like directly on top of it, you'll do 41. If they're like not even that far away from where they were before, the distance isn't that big, they're going to take like half that, to be honest. So yeah, I mean the lowest I did was probably like 1 or 2, and yeah, the area effect it's not really that amazing, but yeah, also it doesn't seem to damage the dome that you get for capturing a flag. I mean, maybe that could have been because you have to sort of throw it around the dome, not like straight through it, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't damage it, but I could be wrong. Yeah, so to improve it, alright, now I don't think that the damage is a problem at all, at least the direct damage. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's the least used spotter weapon because of the fact it's not doing a lot of damage, because it can do a lot of damage. I think it's just because it's unreliable. Now, basically, I think a huge fix to this would just be the throwing mechanics. I mean, when you throw it somewhere, actually have it throw where it should go, not just. I mean, I did some tests throwing it in midair, and it should have gone straight, but it was like flying to the left or to the right, like there was wind to it or something, which shouldn't be the case. So yeah, I think if that can happen, definitely the grenade will see a lot more use. I mean, most spotters nowadays, if they're not using their talents, they're pretty much just using the submachine gun. But yeah, so this was just a small test on the grenade. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'll probably do more tests like this on, well, I mean, I know there aren't that many weapons in the game at the moment, but let's just say the ones that aren't as used. So I'll probably go to the shotgun next whenever I do another one of these. Obviously I've got a lot of different ideas for videos. I'm not just going to do tests and stuff, but yeah, so I mean, if you guys have had success with the grenade, maybe you could say something in the comments. I mean, honestly, outside of these tests where it's like literally I've got someone in front of me that is actually standing there to take the damage, I've never really got any successful hits with it, to be honest with you. So yeah, and obviously it doesn't get thrown very far either. There's that thing as well, that to it, that it, you know, not only does it go off in a different direction, it won't even go very far. So yeah, a very situational, very weak at the moment weapon, but hopefully over time, like many other things in the alpha, it can be fixed, it can be improved, and we'll see a lot more use out of it. So yeah, thanks for watching, see you next time.